This is your May 22nd TNA review in an undetermined amount of time. Wow, what a middle of the road show. Just nothing was going on. I will say, if there's one thing on this show that I would say, yeah, it's maybe worth your time, it's gonna be this match. Maybe not necessarily the action per se, but with Ace Austin leaving TNA, you're almost sort of seeing the end of really a lost opportunity here for him to be a world champion. He was ready for it. I have no idea why they just did not pull the trigger with Ace Austin. It was a fun opener. Mustafa Ali won with the message. It's some sort of knee submission hold, which I actually kind of like. I like it when heels, when they turn a personality, they almost switch up their moveset, especially their finisher. It adds a lot of perspective. And I think the 450 splash, even though Mustafa can hit that thing so crisp, it's too exciting. I do think he needs to rev up the whole disheveled look too. I mean, he had this huge arm thing and his knee was fucked up. So I'm like, okay, dude, take a break. But at the same time, you gotta sort of look a little more ragged. Will Ace Austin be on future shows? I don't know. It's unfortunate, but like I said, it is what it is. I'm not sure what more Ace Austin could have done other than winning the world champion, which should have happened a few years ago, but it is what it is. I'm going to give it an Orange Cassidy thumbs up. It was an opener, but I know these two could have done better. Eddie Edwards took on Jake Painter. If you're wondering who Jake Painter is, an indie guy. He's an indie guy from Irvine, California, which is where they did the tapings. Sure. It was a little more even than I thought it should have been. Jake Painter is a good seller. I'll give him that. I didn't see much as it relates to moveset. Very basic stuff, but there's something there with the guy. Wouldn't be the worst thing to sign him. Eddie Edwards won, but this was really to promote the Cody Deaner match, because I think that's at Under Siege, if I'm not mistaken. Orange Cassidy thumbs down. I did not know that Eddie Edwards was the gatekeeper of TNA and like the measuring stick when it comes to if you want to keep your career in TNA, go to Eddie Edwards. But I guess that's sort of where we are with him. I'm not sure if anybody remembers this, but remember when Sinner and Saint was like this really exciting tag team where there was so much potential? Yeah, they're pretty much dead in the water. I'm not necessarily saying with Eric Young they're in a bad spot. Eric Young is a veteran in the business, highly respected among his peers. Nothing wrong with Eric Young, but the Northern Armory, no.